The motion to impeach Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua kicked off today with the mover of the motion, Kibwezi West Member of Parliament, tabling his submission before the House. And as Dennis Monyi explains in the following report, prospects of corruption featured prominently in Gachagua's ouster motion. In his submission, Mutuse alleged that the 22 properties referred in his motion were acquired through a conflict of interest in government-related businesses.
Kibwezi West Member of Parliament Mutuse has today tabled documents and videos as evidence to the 100-page motion tabled against Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua 7 days ago. In his submissions, Mutuse accused Gachagua of gross violations of the Constitution, promoting ethnic discrimination and undermining national unity through divisive public statement, contradicting government policies, and failing to uphold his duties as Deputy President, particularly in relation to collective cabinet responsibility. Mutuse listed the acquisition of Treetops Hotels and Alice, Olive Gardens Hotel, Queen's Apartment and Wamunyoro Enterprises, and Vipingo Garden Beach Resort among questionable additions to Gachagua's asset.
It is also known by virtue of the gazettements by the Salaries and Remuneration Commission that he earns $1 million or thereabout per month, and therefore he needs to show where he got the money to amass these properties. Mr. Speaker, in my motion, I have listed a total of 22 companies that I believe the Deputy President has been using, number one, to award himself through conflict of interest, businesses in his office and in government. And number two, to purchase properties using unexplained sources of income.
He cautioned members of parliament from Gachagua's arguments that some properties belonged to his late brother Derito Gachagua and accused Gachagua of coercing the sale of his late brother's property over the last 2 years. He also questioned Gachagua's statement about transferring his companies to his son. He reportedly secured a $600 million loan.
That yesterday, during the televised interview, the Deputy President went through all the companies and they did not deny that either of them belongs to him. All he did was to say that he registered some of them before he became Deputy President. Mr. Speaker, you will be told by the defense that some of the properties that I've listed do not belong to Rigathi Gachagua, but they belong to the estate of Derito Gachagua. Mr. Rigathi Gachagua, it is true that he was one of the administrators of the estate of his late brother. It is easy to hide under the dead because the dead cannot come to give evidence.
The Deputy President is also accused of making false and malicious statements which breach both the Penal Code and the Leadership and Integrity Act. His submissions further cites gross misconduct, including reckless attacks on the National Intelligence Service, insubordination to the President, bullying public officers, and involvement in corrupt practices.
And one day they walked into a bank and they got a loan of $600 million.